Hello people, welcome back to my channel. How you guys been? Today I'm going to introduce some of my paintings and the meaning behind them. For those, I do acrylic painting, and I use this platform to introduce my talent and express myself. So I have a couple of my favorite paintings and I just wanted to talk about them. And also I am going to launch my website for my paintings. It's also going to be an online store, so you will be able to purchase my paintings also. For the shipping, it will only be available for US and Canada shoppers for now, until I feel the motion, see how it goes. So the first painting, which is one of my favorites, I have a lot of favorite paintings that I've painted, but some of those are already sold. But I think I have the pictures on my phone, so I will just show you the pictures on my phone. But for now, I'm gonna show you the ones that I already have in person. For those who know me, know that I am so much into astrology and all that stuff, about the signs, about the universe and all that stuff. So I made this painting before. I put this painting on my Instagram to see what the first thing that came to mind when they see it, and some were kind of close but some not really. So yeah, so this is one of my paintings, and as you can see, there's a Scorpio right here, and you see the beach, you see the clouds, and a lot of people didn't know what this was, but this is actually Pluto. This is actually Pluto. And if you know about astrology and all that stuff, you know that Scorpio rule Pluto. So that's for, I forgot what the, hold on, let me remember the actual terms. So for Pluto, in the astrology terms, it said Pluto is associated with renewal and rebirth, right? And it represents ending and new beginning, right? So it also says as well as spiritual growth and rebirth. So this painting is deep to me because it's pretty much telling my story in some sense, because I am on a journey. I am on a spiritual journey. I am a Scorpio. Pluto rules Scorpio, the water. Scorpio is a water sign, and the cloud is to me, it's like the past turbulence of my life and all of that, and just with all of that came out being reborn. Understand? So this is so deep to me. This is not on sale, but if whoever wants me to create something like this for them, feel free to contact me. My information will be down below. So to the next one, right? This one is called Angel Warrior. Angel Warrior. So when I painted this, I saw this because sometimes when I get inspiration from my paintings, I look up certain photo shoots and stuff like that. So I went on Pinterest and I saw this figure, this shape, not the whole concept, just the person posing like this, and the first thing that came to mind, warrior. And when I despite everything that goes on in my life or in your life, is like you come out victorious. You get me? You come out victorious despite all the troubles and trials and all of that stuff. It's still standing. So this pretty much, I call this free. So pretty much she's just letting herself be free from everything and accepting the stuff that she can't control, and she's just being accepting to the changes in her life and just embracing her body. I express the female body so often because a lot of times people women don't appreciate their bodies and take care of their bodies and be insecure, which at one point I was insecure of my body, and because of what people say and what is on social media. I don't have a big booty, or I mean, people naturally have that. More power to you, but for those who don't, they think that they have to have it and be beautiful, which you don't. You can just embrace how your body is within yourself. So this is pretty much being free. So this is also another one that is about accepting the body. So you see the stretch marks and the soggy breasts and all of that, the stretch marks there. And this is pretty much saying the same thing, acceptance. This is actually the original piece that I made, and I made this thing was last year. Yeah, I should start dating these. This was last year when I was going through a hard time in my life, and I was so depressed. This was before before I started to go to therapy, and this was like a reminder to me, like, who I am. And I felt like I needed to remind myself because I was so much in doubt of who I was. So this pretty much says: blessed, powerful, forgiving, queen, ambitious, provider, independent, strong, wise, free, happy, confident, worthy, hopeful, smart, black, bold, hardworking, humble, loving, caring, amazing, proud, daughter, beautiful, woman, mom, lover, peaceful, hot, and a friend. Because believe it or not, one point in my life people told me the completely opposite of this, and that kind of let me doubt myself on who I was because the people around me. So I was like, no, I'm none of what you say that I am. I am who I am and who I choose to be, and I choose to be all of this right here. So this was like an empowerment for me, and at the time I didn't know how valuable this was, because there's a lot of women out here that doubt themselves and doubt who they are because of people that was in their life told them the complete opposite of all of this. But with all of that, they still come through as the wonderful being that they are and don't be stuck in what other people think of them. So, but one of the creations that I did on how I felt as to who I was and who I am. So this is also deep to me. There's two paintings that's really touchy, really touchy for me. I'll save those for last. But okay, so this is the next one this is so deep to me also. I did this. Oh, can you see my face? Okay. put this right here. Okay, so this is when I started my meditation, my sage, and my crystal journey. So I think one night I was saging and this idea just came up to me, because I always like to like paint things that I can relate to. So I came up with the meditation idea. Also, before I did this, I had other one where it was also about meditation. I might slide it over here. That was one of my favorite paintings also. I might put it right here, but that was sold. I sold that last year. So this is the second one I did that it relates to me so good, because this is who I developed to become. You get me? I developed to become this person that is calm, relaxing, and just at peace. You get me? So yeah, the painting speaks itself. It tells you, and as you can see how relaxed she is, and the smoke. And the thing that's crazy, a lot of people, when they see this blunt, I'm like, no, it's not a blunt, it's sage. She's burning sage and she's holding a crystal. She's meditating. So yep. And you see the background is gold, so she, you can see the shimmer of the gold. So I really love this painting. This is also not for sale. As I said before, if you want me to create something like this for you, this is my personal painting. I had a lot of personal paintings and I sold them, and then after I'm like, oh. But if you want me to create something like this for you, or because this is so deep for me, so yeah. This is calm. This is another one that I did recently. This is on sale, by the way. I did this other one that I sold recently also. I was pretty much about this chakra, meditating and all of that, and I sold that the other day. So I'll put it over here so you can see it. So this is also, acceptance also. So, in most people, you have the dark side and you have the light side, and people fight with themselves, which side to stay on. So it's equal, and it's just up to you which side you want to take over. If you want the light, the golden side to come through, or you want the dark side to come through. Like, it's up to you. So you're in the middle, what side should I go with? I like to paint like sensual art. We're all humans, we all have sensual desires, but to me, sometimes I just feel like I want to paint stuff like this. Sometimes don't even mean anything. Like, I just paint what I want to paint, and I just express myself on my canvases. So a lot of people read more to it. I mean, your eyes, you see what you want to see. But yep, I created another central piece. I sold that to one of my co-workers. I'll put it over this side so you can see it. I really like that painting, but it looks good in his studio. So, and so I created 3 of these paintings at the same time, right? It was all about women empowerment. There's the other one that I painted. I really love that one, but I sold that also. I'll put it over here. I sold that also. I painted these in the beginning of my therapy last year. And by the way, almost a year since I started therapy, and I forgot what date exactly in June, but I started therapy June last year. Let me tell you, that is the best decision that I made thus far. Like, the best. I still do therapy. I do therapy over the phone now because of the whole coronavirus. I still do my sessions with my therapist. So this painting, hopefully I won't get flagged or anything for showing this, but this painting is deep for me. So okay, so like when I was going through my stuff, I wasn't sure on how to put it on canvas. It was on my mind to do it, but it just couldn't come out. And once these two paintings came out of me, all my paintings started to flow. So before, I was so like, I would get teary-eyed when I look at this, but I don't feel like that anymore, which is so amazing to me. So with this painting, you can see the pain in her eyes, and let me tell you. Okay, so for years I tried to figure out who I was, and a lot of people accept me with the long hair. In high school, I had long straight hair, which I relaxed, and then I cut my hair and my hair was curly. I wasn't sure like who I was, like, and a lot of people accepted the long straight hair, but they didn't quite accept the short hair. Because I remember one time when I was in, I did photo shoots and stuff, and this is when I just cut my hair. A photo shoot that was going on and they needed girls. At the time I just cut my hair, just went natural again, so I wasn't wearing any wigs or weave or all of that. So the lady looked at me and like, nope, I don't want you, you need to go buy a wig or something. Are you serious? Like, I came all the way here and you're gonna turn me back because of my hair? So that was one experience I had. And for, you know, for the longest I was kind of like, okay, trying to please people pretty much. That's with my hair, and not actually accepting the fact of what I like and what I want. With the heart for the brain, I think with my heart and not think with my brain. So I would think with my heart and say, oh my god, I love this person, and you know, and then get hurt in the long run. Like, I would think, as you can see, it's so clear, like thinking with your brain and you end up getting hurt, and that's where the pain comes along, because you're not really thinking right, like thinking like how you're supposed to. And then with that now is the darkest part of my life, where I thought about taking my life, and that was the hardest part of my life, to accept that I came that close to not being alive. And it's sad to say that I really made a person make me feel like I didn't deserve to live, which was completely sad. And I know that I will definitely won't be this person again, because I'm much more than this. I'm definitely much more than this. I'm much more than this pain. Nobody deserves this pain. So, and the blood represent like all the pain and all the suffering that I faced inside and out. So this painting is deep, like so deep to me. Yeah, as you can see, it's deep. Yeah. So look at it. Yeah, trust me, like a year ago I wouldn't be able to like talk about this. Like I remember when I first brought it to my therapy session, I was bawling. Like I could not look at this without crying. And no, I'm not there anymore, which is it's like, it's so amazing to how much I have grown from all of this. It's completely. This is the other one. So this is the other one where I painted. It was in my mind and I didn't know how to like come up with it. So this is the other one where you see girl in her bubble, or clean bubble, you know, being calm, all this stuff. And then, you know, this person over here with all the toxic energy and the words bitch, worthless, I hate you, useless, die, you whore, ugly, you need me. Yeah, this symbolizes like the toxic energy that you allow a person to bring in your life. So it's up to you to close that energy from coming in. So pretty much this was kind of speaking upon like what I was going through in the past and how I try to like control that by just, you know, not letting that energy affect who you are or who I am. So yep, like, because a lot of people don't notice like words can actually hurt. Like words hurt. There's a sticks and stones break my bones, but words will never, nothing. Like, listen to me, words hurt, because I can remember things like people told me many years ago. And this is the thing, like a lot of people grow up and they think about things that either their mother told them, their father told them, everybody told, oh, you work this, you this, you're that. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to determine who you are and who you want to be. Don't make nobody determine you and your life. You determine who you are. Care less of what people think and what people might say about you. At the end of the day, once you know who you are as a person and who you're trying to become, them no matter, they don't matter. So listen to me, king, queen, lift your head up and move on and make your life better. And you don't need to revenge. You don't need to talk bad about nobody. You don't need to do none of that. You just need to stack your paper, be a better woman, be a better man, and move on with your life and do what makes you happy. That's all that matters, people. That's all that matters. It's just living your life for you. Living your life, living your best life, being stress-free and stressless. That's all that matters. If you want to like see more of my paintings and more of my work, this is just some of my favorite ones that I have. Follow me on Instagram and just look out for my launch of my website where you can actually purchase my paintings. So, and trust me, there's big things coming, so stay tuned to my journey. And thank you for all the support, to all the people that's been with me throughout my journey and been supporting my artwork and my paintings. I really appreciate it. You don't know how much I appreciate it, because I would never thought that I would be able to be here, because I remember when I just learned how to paint, I had to watch videos to like paint, and now I can paint on my own. So it's growth. For a fact, it's definitely growth, and I'm glad to be able to say this and like to show you guys like my growth. And it's a blessing. It's to be able to, you know, like tell my story. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking and sharing my videos, and please continue to do that. I really appreciate it. So until next time, be safe, be good, and be yourself.